Welcome back. Living Local continues our Christmas in the Sky Broadway series today with two very special guests. We welcome Christmas in the Sky designers who are so talented. We think 42nd Street would love to have them working there on the Great White Way. Welcome Michael and Richey Corbin. Thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thank you for having us.
I'm so excited. I met you the other day. You were hard at work on the sets at Christmas in the Sky. Tell me a little bit about the design and all of the hard work that goes behind pulling off an event like this.
Who's first? Well, I'll start. Our design is Moulin Rouge,
yes,
which I believe just opens on Broadway in December. So we are very excited about being able to portray that whole feel of being on Broadway and that whole theatrical event.
Absolutely.
Of being Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, and you've been working on the set since July.
We have. We found out what our theme was late March, early April. Began to come up with our design, and I say our, but it's really Risha's design.
Okay.
And you know, from that point to where we are now, we hope that when the guests walk into the room, that they feel like they're actually transported into the set of the play.
Absolutely. So you were telling me a little bit about that earlier, that when you walk in, you really do dispel all reality, and you are somewhere else.
That's correct. We like to think of it as adult prom, only on a grander scale. You walk into Louisiana Downs and you feel transported. It is like nothing you've ever seen or felt before. It's all your senses are just on overload.
Yes.
It's an extraordinary event.
Awesome. And you were telling me about all of the hard work that goes into this, a lot of late nights. So tell me about the designers and everyone that volunteers to this event.
And there are a number of designers for each of the 13 different sections. Everybody approaches it a little bit different. Some are two designers, husband and wife. There's some singles. There's some groups that come together to do the design. But ultimately, you know, everything in there is handmade. And everything's painted and glittered.
Wow.
And in our section alone, we've gone through about 20 gallons of paint and 75 pounds of glitter and 80 pieces of blue foam board.
That's a lot of glitter.
So there's a lot of pieces that go together, and then when it begins to be put up on the wall or hung from the ceiling, it really gives you a good feeling. But everybody approaches the design a little bit different. There's some people that utilize, you know, cardboard and mylar, and we kind of specialize in glitter, I guess.
Okay.
And so every room is really unique and has a different approach.
Absolutely. And tell me a little bit about, you both have full-time jobs and you've been doing these sort of events for 10 years now. So tell me why you volunteered to something like this.
Well, we've actually been doing it for 20 years.
Okay, wow.
So that's a long time.
10 events in 20 years.
10 events in 20 years,
right.
Okay.
And I think that when you get involved and you enjoy working the event and being able to be creative and do a design, it really makes you feel, when it's not part of your job.
Right.
I'm a secretary for the school system, and I don't get to be that creative. So when they ask me to be designer, then I get to actually have a lot of creativity, and it's like a freedom to be able to do that.
Absolutely.
And it's absolutely wonderful.
Absolutely. And what about you, Michael?
And I have a full-time job as well. I'm external affairs manager for SWEPCO, also in Shreveport City Council. So Christmas in the Sky kind of lets us meet with our Christmas in the Sky family every 18 months, and then after Saturday night we may not see some of these people again until you know, 2
years from now.
2 years from now,
yeah.
and we all get back together and hit it off like we're old friends.
Great. So you can still get tickets for the event, you were telling me, maybe.
Yes,
So
you can still get tickets. Call the SHRAC office. There's going to be some great items. Our area in Moulin Rouge, we have a lot of high-end jewelry from local jewelers. There's also some holiday decor in there. Some great entertainment. We'll have the Northwestern or NSU dance team, as well as Florida Tees from New Orleans.
Great. Well, I cannot wait to see the whole thing that night, and it's going to be incredible. Thank you so much for joining me today. I loved having you, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, thank you.
Christmas in the Sky will take place Saturday, December 8th at Harris, Louisiana Downs. If you haven't bought your ticket yet, you might still be able to do so. Just visit the Shreveport Regional Arts Council offices at Central Art Station located on 801 Crockett Street in downtown Shreveport. You can also call 318-673-6500. You do not want to miss this great event. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.